Hi everyone, it's Destroyer here with another ancient overview. Today I'm going to be showing you Adhira, which can be unlocked on one of the daily campaigns on the map. If you scroll to the right you can see Adhira's Rest, and this can only be done on Tuesday. So there are 5 daily campaigns which can be done from Monday to Friday. So this is only on a Tuesday. So you can see here that there are 3 battles to win, and once you do win the 3rd one you'll be given a lightning chest where you'll have the chance to win lightning primus, lightning battle bursts, and also the exclusive ancient called Adhira. There are the other lightning ancients there as well. So once you do finish all 3 battles you will also receive a bonus 3 starting mana on all the lightning ancients. So I'll go ahead and attack this one now. You are supposed to use a lightning ancient on this day. I have been given Taliesin by default, however you can switch over to Aegis or Admiral Lee or Lyris if you have them, but I'm going to stick with Taliesin since it is my favourite lightning ancient. Now the bases you get are multiplayer attacks. These base designs do belong to other players, however the name has been renamed and the base design has been rotated. So you may be familiar with some of these designs. The first base is generally fairly easy. I'm up with the Stronghold 13 here, but they will progressively get harder on the 2nd and 3rd base you attack. So I'll just go ahead and quickly attack this one. I will drop my dragon first and do a few sweeps, trying to position it into a place where it's not going to get attacked, giving it time to build up another charge. I could start dropping my troops here to distract this watchtower while my dragon is about to come across again. That's doing a lot of damage to the base. This is Taliesin. I use the magnetic pulse. It's very handy. So I can almost sweep my dragon once more. I'll position it in a safe place over here. Another magnetic pulse at the back. I've pretty much already cleared most of the defences in the way of the stronghold, so it's not going to be too much of a challenge here. So it's a win, but I do want this loot. I was very fortunate enough to get over 500,000 gold on this one. So just quickly go ahead and finish this off. And that is the first one completed. A lot of gold there. You do get the raider bonus if you happen to be a raider. So back down here you'll see there's now 1 star completed, so another battle stone for the 2nd attack. It should be slightly more difficult than the last, and because these are multiplayer battles you actually get the gold that village would have had, but of course that village doesn't lose the gold. So up against a stronghold 14 now with a flare tower, so it's much stronger than the last one. So I might need to employ a different tactic here. And I will keep sweeping the dragon, but I want to get across the bulk of these large radius splash damage towers. So I think I might start from this side here, as far away as possible. Need to build up a good charge here. If it gets within range of the defences you need to quickly sweep over the base. I think I'll go right about here, just before it gets within range of that watchtower, that sky watcher, sorry. So it's done fairly good damage so far. It's slowly poisoning those towers, and I've already built up 1 more charge. So I'll get another sweep across here as soon as it takes down this storage. I'll be prepared for it. A very long sweep over the base. Usually these Primus conduits are the first things to pop. That gives you a nice place to drop your troops, but keep away from those purple spell towers, but fortunately there is none here. I did break open 1 hole here, so I can quickly drop all my troops and drop a magnetic pulse over the defences. Don't want to get within range of that arc lightning spell tower. You'll notice that the bases also have all of the spell towers replaced with the type of the ancient you're supposed to be using today. So today's lightning, so all of the spell towers have been replaced with lightning spell towers. So this wasn't too hard for me. And it really helps with sweeping the dragon across the base, so that gives you a very good start. And there we have it. Get all that gold and finish the battle. So the third attack, I'm guessing, might be a stronghold 15. It could be much more challenging. So 2 of 3 stars now. You'll notice that the third attack will reward me with a lightning chest. And this is the only way you can achieve them, is by the daily missions, the daily campaign. So it's a stronghold 15, much higher level flare tower, happens to be the highest level. Very nasty Primus conduits here, double conduit, which means these arrow launchers are going to be very nasty, as well as these catapults. So I need to find a very good tactic to get in here. I need to remember I'm using the magnetic pulse, so I'm not using my usual Erasmus that I'm used to. So it's going to be quite difficult to come in here with the dragon. But the magnetic pulse is definitely going to help me out here. So usually the first thing I would do with the Taliesin Ancient is build up enough mana to start dropping the magnetic pulse. And I usually try and avoid these, so I might come in from the west. So I'll start dropping my troops here, keeping them together so they'll path in the same direction. Have all my short range troops dropped in first, just so I know where they're going to go. I don't want them splitting up from my wardens. So now that I know they're coming in through here, it's safe to drop my wardens. I can drop the magnetic pulse right here. So watch those arc lightning, that's really going to damage my short range troops in a second. Probably should have magnetic pulsed them as well. But did quite a lot of damage there. 2 of them hitting my troops at the same time. The wardens happen to get it down and use the magnetic pulse again on that clump of defences. Still got my dragon in reserve here, which is good for sniping. I could drop that now, there's nothing within range of that. And that is completed. So a successful attack there. Don't have any troops left, not that much gold left either, so I'm just going to leave it like that. So let's just abort this. We can use the magnetic pulse over storage as well. That gets a little bit more gold. So we'll abort that and I'll show you this lightning chest. So the daily campaign has been completed. You'll notice that the lightning chest has lightning battle boosts, lightning ancients, lightning Primus, and of course the exclusive Adhira there. So we'll open this chest. And I happen to get another 1000 lightning Primus. So a bit of bad luck there, but I did already unlock Adhira. So I can show you some attacks with that. I'll show you one now. It is a 3 streak, so it won't be too difficult, but it will be my first attack using Adhira. I'm up against a sentinel with 10% bonus hit points. And it's a stronghold 12, should be fairly easy here. Now I'll switch on over to Adhira. First, you might want to notice that the lightning ancients have a bonus 3 starting mana, so it will be quite handy to use that for the rest of the day, but I will switch on over to Adhira. I did upgrade my Adhira to level 12, however I'm fairly short on Primus, so that's as high as I've gone. The arc lightning on the spell tower is the same as all of the lightning ancients, and that does high damage at a very small radius, so it's very deadly against the melee troops. The first spell for 5 mana is Lightning Bolt, which calls down a bolt of lightning, dealing high amount of damage to a single target, and the first time you use it on a target it does extra damage. The second spell costs 10 mana. It's Magnetic Pulse, which is the same as Taliesin, which I find extremely handy. And the third spell for 15 mana is Conductive Blast. So if you're using the other spells and then use Conductive Blast, it will affect all of those towers that were previously affected by the other spells. So that is a pretty high amount of damage. So we'll go ahead and select Adhira. Now, this base is going to be fairly easy. It does have the 3 purple spell towers around there. I will probably use the same tactic as before by sweeping the dragon across the base. It's just a matter of finding the right position so my dragon can safely land somewhere. So it is a bit tricky, this one. I might actually start from this side Probably will start getting attacked here, yes, so I'll sweep across the base straight away. Hopefully I'm not within range of those two watchtowers. We'll see. Unfortunately I am, so I might actually start dropping my troops to help out. Hopefully they all piled within the wall here. I don't have another recharge on the dragon, so it's all up to my troops now. The first is the lightning bolt, so this might be good to drop on a defense that was heavily damaged, like this arrow launcher. Not quite taken down there. The next spell I want to use is the magnetic pulse, which is good on a clump of defenses, but of course I'm going to need the 10 mana. Almost got it. This is very good over those spell towers. For the third spell I'll need to wait until I take down this stronghold to use. That's doing a lot of damage there. So the third spell is Conductive Blast, and that should damage anything that was previously damaged by my other spells. This is a low level ancient, so it isn't doing as much as it could be doing. You'll see here that the first spell, Lightning Bolt, would be very handy against the heavily damaged buildings done by the Dragon Roost sweeps. So I find this could be a very good ancient. It is an epic, so it does go to level 50. I am a stronghold 15, so I can get mine up to level 50 now. So at high levels this would be extremely handy. So I'm very much looking forward to using him later on. But for now he's only level 12. Adhira seems very powerful, so I highly recommend you doing this campaign to try and win this ancient. I do have 3 more ancients to show you for Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, so stay tuned for those shortly. Bye!